So last night, Universal just decided to dump a bunch of horror shit on everyone's doorstep and went, yeah, have fun with that. And yeah, so there were a few things. One being the trailer for The Black Phone 2, which came the fuck out of nowhere. And I'm going to say this because I recently watched The Black Phone. I think it's good. I think it's a good movie. I think it's got a great attention to it. But Black Phone 2 looks like a solid horror movie already. It's very clear Scott Derrickson took a lot of inspiration from Nightmare on Elm Street. And I'm just saying, if and when we get finally Freddy's time to come back to the silver screen, I did that unintentionally, to the silver screen, Derrickson should be in charge of the film, and maybe Ethan Hawke should play Freddy. Yeah. So it looks cool. I might actually go see it in theaters, because I didn't see the first one in theaters. But yeah, I think I might watch the second one in theaters. And we also got this announcement that basically confirms something, and that is Five Nights at Freddy's is officially coming to Halloween Horror Nights. Now, this had been teased in a lot of speculation maps and rumors and whatnot, and you guys know, I'm not a Five Nights at Freddy's fan. I didn't even like the Blumhouse movie. And I was just kind of the mindset of, if it's going to happen, they must have done something for Scott Cawthon. They must have hid a body or something. Scott Cawthon is allegedly really hard to work with the property. I'm still shocked Dead by Daylight got Springtrap. So yeah, I don't know what, maybe Scott cooled down or something, but I don't know. But that was why it took so long with the Blumhouse Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which, yeah, I don't care what anyone says. I don't like that movie. If you did good, I got no problem with you, but personally, fucking hated it. I have no intention to see the sequel. But having said all that, why am I reporting on this if I'm not excited for if I'm not a Five Nights fan? Because I understand the draw of it, and I have said Five Nights at Freddy's would make such a good house at Halloween Horror Nights. It just, the surroundings, the puppets, it's kind of perfect. And we have seen over the years that Halloween Horror Nights has basically improved phenomenally their puppet work and animatronic work. We saw that especially last year, when my girlfriend and I went to Halloween Horror Nights last year, and we did Monstros. The animatronics were the Death Angels from A Quiet Place, and the animatronic for oh god, what was it? What was the name? For La Lechuza were great. Are they basic? Yes, but you have to understand these things are meant to be only here for a short, limited time. So but for basic work, it's actually pretty good. It was pretty solid for both. So yeah, it looks like that was meant, we've seen that improve over the years. So yeah, it just writes itself now to be a Five Nights house. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I'm fighting with a headache right now, so yeah. Yeah. Anyway, getting back on topic. I'm sorry, I got a headache. It always wrote itself to be a perfect house, and this may give credence to the other stuff that may be announced. Now, before I go further into that, I'm going to talk a little more about Five Nights. I think the draw is also going to be massive. The Five Nights fandom is probably collectively shitting themselves for 24 hours. And this also maybe gives credence that we could... It's nice to actually also get, finally, Halloween Horror Nights news. It's nice to get finally some official stuff. I understood that it was taking a while because they really wanted to Universal was focusing all their effort on Epic Universe, which is understandable. So now it looks like that's taken care of, so now they can go full speed on that. And I will also say that like I know they said, oh, they're doing something special for Five Nights at Freddy's, and some people are saying, oh, it's not going to be a house, oh, it's not going to be this. It has to be. It would be a disservice if it was just like an overlay at Club Cabana or some shit, or the Coconut Club. It would be, or a photo op. It would be kind of a disservice if it was nothing other than a house, right? Like, it has to be a haunted house. It'd be a disservice if it wasn't. And it does also give credence that, like, the other announcements that have been rumored from the spec maps could be true now, give or take. Again, that's all speculation. So I'm just saying, Friday the 13th is coming next week, and Jason has been rumored to show up. And even, like, when they dropped the new design for Jason that Greg Nicotero made for the Jason universe, I'm just saying, like, like if Universal Studios was going to do another house announcement for Friday the 13th, it'd probably be Friday the 13th, the actual fucking date. So we'll see if that's true. That would be kind of dumb if they just like announced it before Friday the 13th. It's just perfect marketing right there. I will also say the one I'm really hoping for is Terrifier. I hope to God we get Art the Clown here, because that's been rumored for months. Like, every spec map, every rumor was all kind of leading toward, every consistent one was Art the Clown. So hopefully it didn't fall apart at the last second. I really hope we get Terrifier. The other stuff, the other one, this does give credence that maybe Fallout will be coming, which, again, I don't know how I feel about Fallout being at Five Nights. It's not what I consider a horror genre. It should have been for, like, the fan nights. That's where I feel like it should have been better. But, there are scary elements in Fallout, but I just feel like it's not a good fit. I would have gone with BioShock and again, with going back to Five Nights real fast, it does kind of open the door to like it's the same thing with Last of Us. Maybe we can get more video game horror genre in here. Like, we've had that with Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Even though they were meant to promote the movies, it was more about the games. So I'm kind of hoping maybe we get Bendy and the Ink Machine at some point. I would love to get Bendy. I would love to get I would love to have BioShock. BioShock has been my white whale for Halloween Horror Nights for years. I've been wanting BioShock. I would also love I don't know if Death Stranding would work, but BioShock and Bendy have been my top two for if I was to bring horror games over there. And maybe we will get Bendy at some point, because there is a movie in production now. Anyway, so Five Nights, cool. Maybe it'll open the door for other indie horror games. We'll see. But I'm just kind of waiting to see if we actually get officially Jason and Art to Horror Nights. But you guys tell me in the comments below, to any Five Nights fans out there, what do you guys think of Five Nights at Freddy's finally officially coming to Halloween Horror Nights? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Are you guys also hoping Jason and Art show up, or are you guys interested if Fallout is true to be there? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.